Merry Christmas weekend, everyone. Today's date is 12/21 of 2012. We're going to go into the holiday weekend. Then Monday, we're going to be open a half a day. Then we're going to come back on these markets after Christmas Day. And we're going to deal with the New Year's Eve trade, which is different than the Santa Claus trade because it's already over. It happened right here in the Dow. We had the big reversal on the Dow. Thursday night, the futures and the Dow futures were down like 300 handles. They came in, they paired off the loss with the Dow only being a triple digit loss at 120. This was down intraday. The low on this index today was 13,122. The close on this index was 13,190. We came 70 points off of the bottom in the Dow. The fiscal cliff, they're still thinking it's going to happen. People were trying to buy the dips, thinking that their government's going to come to a conclusion. I don't think that that's going to happen. I don't think that happens until in the January period and kicking the can down the road. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. It managed to come back up here, but this is a major 4-day top. This was the Thanksgiving and Christmas rally. It's over with now. That period is over with. What we have now is the New Year's Eve rally, the New Year's Day, and starting off calendar 2013, where you hit the 10-day moving average on the S&P. The S&P cash futures last night, when they couldn't make a deal between the Republican Party, they were down big. Those cash futures were clear down here to 1395 area, and I expect that we will come back down and we will test these area of the chart in the S&P. People are still wanting to buy. Hope that's going to be 1391.63 down here. And then we're going to see that we have a major back-to-back double daily reversal. So when you take a look at where the top is, where we said it would be, that was right there, right below 1450. And today's low on the S&P was 1422, slightly above that 1425 psychological level. It's the same levels that we dealt with over here when we had that big reversal down to Thanksgiving rally here, when we were oversold. Those same support levels will be very major for that. We told people to get out of the way. Stocks are not on sale. They will get on sale. The good quality stocks that we buy on the dips. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq 100. This thing was down huge. It made its top right here at 27. And these $2,700 puts that we featured in our live videos a week ago, they paid big. They went up to $87.60. Not to mention, there were other put options that could have been bought on the Nasdaq 100. When we made the top, the puts were cheap. Look at here, we're coming right back to this bottom here. That's a major support level that's coming our way on this Nasdaq 100. You can see down here at 25.80 at this other trend line. There's another trend line in here at 25.95. There'll be limited trading days left. There'll be on balance volume will be lower. And once again, the Nasdaq 100 managed to only close down 28. The readings on that Nasdaq 100, just so you know, it opened at 26.41. It makes a high here of 26.67. But then, and this is all intraday, comes down to 26.39 but closes out at 26.64, below the 10 and the 20-day simple moving average. You've had a 4-day buy signal on this Nasdaq 100. So the index options on the put side and the bear side paid money. The Thanksgiving and Christmas rally has come upon us this year in 2012 and has left us now as of today. Anything that's done hereafter is what we call the New Year's Eve trade and the calendar New Year 2013 trade. Christmas rally, it's over. Thanksgiving rally, off of the bottom from oversold levels, it's all over. All of this here, daily ranges on the Nasdaq 100 as all indexes, is government volatility. There is much more room for downside. However, having your shopping list together for the good quality stocks that are going to make their moves are the ones that we will buy when given the opportunity. So we'll talk about what New Year's looks like over the weekend. Stay tuned. Keep coming back. We enjoy you being here. You can see that we're not wrong about the tops and about the reversals and about the rallies and about how markets are working in volatility. This is the index, Dow down 120, Nasdaq 100 minus 28.88, Nasdaq Composite 29.38, S&P 500 only down 13.45 handles. Still elevated. We are going to trade down to this in January. We need to get the S&P down around that 1300, 1320 level, if not lower. Going over the fiscal cliff would provide us that opportunity. Stocks that sell down because of the fiscal cliff and or the ones as an example, here's one as an example, Nike. We covered Nike. It went up to 105.48. I told everyone that we were going to get up there in that range, and we did. And 101, it closed at 99. It had good earnings. It ended up $6 on the day. This is just an example of having a shopping list together, because once the uncertainty is out of the way and the risk is out of the way, there's no earnings. They're going to come out with an announcement. They're not going to guide down. And it's a strong place to be at. That's just an example. But once again, I just gave the readings. We'll leave you here with the Nasdaq 100, and most importantly is that S&P 500. It's on the 10-day moving average. It's coming down to the 20-day moving average, and the daily range was $21 from the top down and from the bottom up. Merry Christmas to you. Market recap. I have a monthly options expiration, calendar expiration that happened today. It's the last calendar monthly one in 2012. It's gone. It's over. There are 12 monthly expirations in the calendar year. There is no more now. We will deal with the New Year's trade, and we will deal with 2013. And it's all the more reason for you to be here. We have many different subjects that you need to learn, and boy, we're excited to help you if you're excited to help yourself.